MashaAllah, you have great influence on social media. I've come across your work, and in terms of academia, it's vitally important for Muslims to be at the forefront. Absolutely, to actually attend institutions in the West and actually pursue, secular knowledge in a way. Obviously, Deen it comes first.
Right.
Our fiqh, usul al-fiqh. But in terms of secular education, the liberal sciences as well, the arts, etc., it's very important as well for us to be pursuing them. Like myself, I'm a medical doctor by training, and
Yes.
so
Amazing.
this is if you're going with the niyyah, the ikhlas of actually I'm learning something, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation. So these are all ayatullah, these are all signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in nature, in the literary
Exactly.
sciences, in
Exactly.
pedagogy, in teaching, etc. And so
Exactly.
then your academic journey took you all the way to Saudi Arabia, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Before I get into that, I hope that my presence on social media is great. I don't, I don't, my intention is basically just to, just spread positivity and positive messages, as much as possible. If it resonates with people, great. I don't actually post that much because I don't, I feel like I post when something is sort of necessary or important. Otherwise, I don't have anything to say. Um, but yeah, I think, and before we get to Saudi, I also think, I'm equally, impressed that you're a physician. It's a very, 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 necessary occupation. Um, Lots of work, maybe not as thankful, as it should be, but, physicians and people that take care of our medical care, it's a very, very important, part of society. And, I'm happy that, you're there at the forefront, taking care of people's lives. Um, and as you mentioned too, it's very important too. I feel that whether it's through academics or through, medicine, that we have, sort of Muslims at the forefront to be able to really dispel, these notions that there's a contradiction or it's an oxymoron to
Yeah,
be Muslim and intellectual. That's really,
yeah,
it's not, there couldn't be anything farther from the truth. The early Muslims were the ones who
yeah,
really brought the entire world out of darkness. Right.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's a really important point to make.